All right, man. Apparently, rumors going around Victor Oladipo will not be returning to the Indiana Pacers after his contract is up next season. So let's talk about it. That subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. And basically, the rumor is he out of there. So in this offseason, whenever it do start, it's supposed to start October 15th if the draft. Not sure if the 3-day hiatus from the NBA is going to change that date, but we do know right now that they are playing games today. I think Orlando, Milwaukee, LA, the Thunder, and also it's one more of the game today as well too. Um, I think it's Houston and Utah. Excuse me. I mean Houston and OKC if I'm not mistaken. But we do know there will be an off season, and Victor Oladipo, his name is being hot in Miami. All right, so Indiana's probably gonna be better served trading him rather than letting him walk after in 2021 for agency. So, I mean, Victor Oladipo got a lot to prove. You know what I'm saying? And it's a good deal. I mean, if you trade for him and you say, hey, look, man, you play out the 2020-21 season, whenever that do start, if it's just the 2021 season, and you prove that, you still what you were before the injury, then I'm going to get a contract done. Miami is in a good place right now because they suitors for Giannis, and they also suitors for Victor Oladipo. The only real competition they got for Giannis is Milwaukee and out there in Oakland with the Golden State Warriors. Now, at what point um, do you stop bidding for the guy? Depending on what the package is. Obviously, Miami, they got, Bam, Jimmy, Hero, Dragic, Olenek. They got some guys. And also, they gave up 2 draft picks to LA, I believe. LA put them 2 draft picks to the Clippers, to the Oklahoma City Thunder. So, Golden State got all the firepower to get Giannis. You know, it's just if Giannis want to go to Golden State, that's the question. They got the 2nd overall pick right now. They got Andrew Wiggins, Draymond Green. I mean, maybe if they had to part ways with Klay Thompson, but who else is going to compete for Giannis other than Miami? Nobody really got the assets that Golden State got. So I would say Golden State is probably going to get in there and get Giannis. I think so. If Giannis, they don't win it this year and Giannis truly want to leave, they probably going to get him in the Bay Area. They got just so many assets to get in Milwaukee, and Milwaukee may not miss a beat. Milwaukee right now, they can sit down with Giannis. Let's say they season in a bad way in the Eastern Conference Finals or in the finals and it don't look good or whatever. And Giannis say, you know what, I want to leave. And maybe Nike is kind of forcing him to leave. And then, he end up going to, Golden State. Then Miami's probably going to get Victor Oladipo. I don't know any other suitors that's going to be looking to get Oladipo. I mean, also, you might have Philly as a contender to get, even Giannis. They got the contracts to do it. They got the players to do it. They might even have the assets to do it. So Philly might be a team that can get Giannis or Oladipo. If you could put Oladipo in the backcourt with Ben Simmons, I think that's tremendous. That's a win. And then they would just have to find them another 3 guy to get the job done because Tobias Harris is not the guy and Josh Richardson not that guy as well. So I could see Oladipo kind of landing in Philly, landing in Miami. To be honest, Boston got if they really want them, they got the Hawks to do so. So people talking about the Lakers getting in there. They just don't have much to give to compete with Miami and Philadelphia for Victor Oladipo. And Oladipo, pretty much he blossomed after he left Westbrook in the Thunder. And I don't know if he don't want to be in Indiana because, like Paul George said, they're not committed to winning. They're not committed to Nate McMillan. They fired him. And maybe he just don't like being in Naptown. You know what I'm saying? They call it Naptown for a reason, not because it's Indianapolis, because it's Peter Vesey said a long time ago, players call it Naptown. When they go there, they take a nap because there ain't nothing to do. So, Oladipo probably trying to get out of there. Obviously the Knicks going to be a suitor. The Brooklyn Nets also is going to be a suitor. They have ammunition. Brooklyn got ammunition to get Giannis. I'm not sure if they can create that max spot, but, they got Karis LeVert and they got Spencer Dinwiddie. I'm not sure what their assets looking like pick-wise, but they can definitely get Oladipo. If that's the guy they want to get over there and they can't get Bradley Beal, that's who they trying to identify. They can really, make some deals and they can really go out there and get Giannis or get Victor Oladipo. So I think Oladipo fit good in Brooklyn. He played defense. I mean, no telling what KD gonna look like coming back. You just hate to give up LeVert and Spencer Dinwiddie just don't fit. With Kyrie being the primary ball handler, then you got KD is probably gonna be a ball handler. So Dinwiddie is expendable. You get rid of him, all right. But for Oladipo, he in a position where all he got to do is play good next season. Wherever he at, play good. He gonna cash in. Play good. You look at him. I don't think Golden State would be interested. You look at the Lakers, they just don't have the assets to get him. Okay. You look at a team like Philadelphia, it'd be a good fit. He could shoot the rock. He may not be the shooter that you need, but him and Ben Simmons probably instantly become the best defensive backcourt in the National Basketball Association. And he could shoot it good enough to get by. But that make it very, very important. Whatever they do with Richardson and Tobias and Al Horford, if they can move Al Horford contract, they got to get a certified stretch 4, and they got to get a certified 3-and-D type of wing small forward. You know what I'm saying? They got that, and then they got to fill that team out with depth. So Oladipo look good in Philly. He look good in Miami too. Jimmy can play the 3. Oladipo can play the 2. Or the 1. It's a situation where you can go out there and throw Hero, Oladipo, and Jimmy Butler out there. But I got a feeling that Indiana gonna want Hero in order to get Victor Oladipo. I just think that's kind of the feeling. That's what's going to be the feeling is. But if they can keep Hero, they can throw out Oladipo, Hero, and Jimmy Butler out there without a true point guard. Because Bam can facilitate from the high post. Jimmy Butler can handle the ball a little bit. Oladipo can play some point guard, and Hero can handle the ball a little bit. And that's good. That's 3 good defenders out there with Oladipo, Bam, and Jimmy Butler. That's going to look fantastic out there. The Miami has got rid of their depth over the years. You know what I'm saying? They got rid of Justice Winslow. They did bring in Andre Iguodala, but that'll be nice for him. But I think the most likely destination from him is probably going to be Philly. For Oladipo, Philly, Brooklyn, Miami is probably going to be the most likely. It might be some teams that I am forgetting out there. But them are the 3 most likely destinations. And then, kind of throwing Giannis in there. If Giannis do want to walk away from Milwaukee, which, what you got to understand, that's just not a Giannis decision. When you got backers like Nike and the NBA that want you to be in a bigger market, that's why Kareem ended up moving on. And that's why, Shaq got out of Orlando and went to, LA. I think Giannis will end up leaving Milwaukee and going to a bigger market. Maybe he signs an additional contract, a short-term contract next time, but I think he could leave Milwaukee, man, especially if they lose and they don't look good this year. So I can see Giannis moving out of Milwaukee, and I think Golden State is the number 1 destination. Then you look at a team like Miami, and then you also gotta look at Philly. They got the assets to do it. Not sure the picks, but they got Tobias, Al Horford, Josh Richardson. They got some guys to do it. You look at Brooklyn. When you putting out Karis LeVert, what potential he showed this year, if he can stay healthy, and you throwing out Spencer Dinwiddie. Also, maybe they could part ways with Jared Allen as well too. So you in a situation where there's some teams, there might be some more teams out there that I just can't think of that they have the access to pull in a guy like Giannis. You know what I'm saying? It depends. Giannis get to pick where you want to go because he already under a deal. He could tell Milwaukee, he could be like, Milwaukee, I ain't signing back here. As long as he ain't restricted, I ain't signing back here. I'm walking. So you could trade me to Brooklyn. You could trade me to Philly. You could trade me to Miami. You could trade me out there Oakland with the Golden State Warriors. You know what I'm saying? If you only trade me where I want to go, I'm just going to walk regardless. And a lot of times that decision is Nike's, it's his managers, it's where they can maximize his brand. And people say, well, Giannis is not like that and this, that, and the third. Money talk, bull jive walk. And that's just what it is. So it's going to be interesting where, with Oladipo electing to leave, where he falls. And I also think wherever he don't fall, Oladipo could fall there too. But I think Oladipo is be a good fit, in Philly. That's a great fit in Philly. And I think for Giannis, I would like to see him stay in Milwaukee. Even though I'm a Piston fan, he in the division, but I like to see him stay in Milwaukee. I like to see small market teams have an opportunity, but I think they're going to get him up out of there. And he's going to be in, I think he probably going to end up in Oakland. They got the assets. They got Draymond. They got Andrew Wiggins. They got the number over 2 pick. If it happened, I think it's going to happen this year. So if Milwaukee win it, then I think Giannis stay. Kareem won it. Well, Lou Cinder won it, and he still left. So, maybe he said I fulfilled my duty here, and I'm moving out to Oakland. So let me know what you guys think. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can check out our NBA Talk playlist for more videos like this. Don't forget you can always check out the Facebook group. That link's in the description. You can always reach out. Twitter's the fastest way. All those links in the description. I've got business, question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests, whatever situation may be. If you do want to make a donation to the channel, the best way to donate is to share the video. My Cash App is CJGood313. That's in the description. PayPal link in the description as well too. Also, you can check my other channel out. I talk Pistons, Lions, everything Detroit news, Motor City Sports Talk right here on YouTube. And other than that, man, best way to show love, share the video. Let me know what you think in the comment section. And check out our NBA Talk playlist for more videos like this. One time for the one time we go.